Good evening, everyone. I'm Mike Emmerich. Pleased to be joined by Eddie Olczyk up here in the booth and Ray Ferraro down near the ice. There should be some pretty good firepower on display tonight.
Glad you're with us tonight because this is going to be a dandy. Two teams from the Wild West. It's a game
Between the Vancouver Canucks
and Anaheim. And some final thoughts before we have a test. And the two teams have a test. Here's Eddie Olczyk.
Doc, pretty simple. This conference has tough travel, tight checking, and defensive-minded hockey. Many games are hard-fought, and offensive players will need to take advantage of their opportunities. Time and space is at a premium. The D won't be giving up a lot of room.
Cut that off between the blue lines.
Chip tomorrow. Puck's loose off the enemy this time.
Good, solid defensive play with the stick.
Pitching it to Tanev. Pitching this one to Eriksson. Gathered up by Reed. Puck is thrown to Tanev. Moving it to Eriksson. Picks it up back there. Propelled to Generous. Carries it to the corner. Looking to Eriksson. Gets in, looks over his options here. A shot!
Terrific shot, but a great point-blank save.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
Let's go down near the ice for Ray.
You gotta love when you play against a rival, whether it's a new one or a traditional one. But when you play in your conference, each game is so important.
Many thanks, Ray.
Couldn't make it through, can't retain possession.
Anaheim skating in their own end, trying to get to the neutral zone. Has it in his own end. Laid on to Manson. Just missed the net with that one.
Sometimes you rush the shot and end up missing the net. Need to slow things down next time.
Got that pass in his own end.
He gains the zone. Pass off the woodwork to Henrique. Slid back across from one point to the other. Save.
And he holds on and stops
Don't
play.
forget we have a new parking area located beneath the stadium.
A little under 6 minutes have passed. Still nothing on the score sheet yet. Vancouver's got it again. Gives it on a cross from the point. Lets it go.
That puck was obstructed by a screen. Read that play in his own end. And the puck heads to the neutral zone, and so everybody has to get reset. Anaheim's along the wing at center ice.
And he dumps it in.
Gains that offensive line.
Nicely received at the point. On to Roussel. Oh, and he missed the net.
That's a tough one to watch. Need to practice hitting the net.
This is tiring labor. A kick pass out of that.
Hatchets one. Makes that play deep. Waits from the corner. Shoots. Wonderful save. What skill by both goalie and shooter.
Great display of goaltending right there, Doc.
Skill play by Edler. Gets across, looks over his options. Takes a shot. Gathered up again by Porter. Anaheim's got it in their own end. That's the end. Good work by Berchi. Decides he wants the corner. He shut him right down. Passing one off now to Hutton.
Steals it in the attacking zone. He scores!
They'll certainly have more energy. They've got the game's first score. and now they can play from in front.
So he played a while in this period, and finally a goal.
I was hoping, Doc, that we were going to get that first one.
Anaheim's come up big on another faceoff. Slid to Tyler. Wonderful save. Solid work there by Morrow. Behind the net. Wonderful stop. Directing that one to Berchi. Hammers his way up the wing at center. Impressive effort there. Trying to go to Ma.
Anaheim's in control as they travel up the wing.
Got it right back. The Canucks skated up on the side. It's dumped in. And he picks it up. Knifing his way near the boards. Crosses that line. Intercepts that pass. Maybe he can generate something.
Henrique's thinking only offense here. They're down, and he wants to help his team climb back into this contest.
Good place to shoot from. He scores!
You want to score goals, especially off of rebounds, go to this area.
Well, the goaltender's got to do a better job of that one, Edzo. He makes that first stop, but he leaves the rebound too close to the net where the goal scorer can grab it.
Anaheim's got that neutral zone faceoff.
Pass attempt to Hall. Nearing the final minute. Terrific open ice hit. The defense can rest.
Open ice hits are hard to execute. If your timing's off just a little bit, you're going to miss them or end up taking a tripping penalty.
Sent that pass on ahead. Saved there. Holds on and gets that whistle. Nice face-off work. The Canucks are skating it up at neutral ice. Ran into the defense. He's lost it. And a save. Makes the stop and holds for the whistle.
Anaheim's been concerned about him for quite a while here, guys. His offense is stagnant. He's not creating any chances. He's not creating any chances for anyone else. And if you're not going to get a chance from him, where are you going to play him in the lineup? Maybe a scratch is next.
20 minutes are in the books, and so the coaches will have their say. The players will rest and listen. Anaheim struck twice. 2-0.
Fans, we'd like to draw your attention to the far part of the arena where we're welcoming...
Woods collected a goal that in some parts of the world they would say is insurance. Here it is as we head to break. First period has been played. Second period about to start. A look ahead.
Vancouver spent the last period defending, and that hasn't helped them score. If they can get more possession time, they'll be able to get better chances going forward.
Middle period has just begun. Fires.
That's a great save. Vancouver's got it in their own end, hoping for center. Great job in his own end with that interception.
Snapping a pass to Eriksson. Now it's directed to Horvat. Heads on to the corner. Elevator to Berchi. Chip to Lindholm. And he sends it to the net. Kicked away. Pitching it to Banks. Pitching this one to Morrow.
Stolen at center ice. Enormous collision.
Morrow's going to have to pick himself up after that one. He got steamrolled. They clearly got the target on him.
Great save at the edge of the crease.
That great save was all positioning.
What a hit that was!
Well, he's been looking for that hit all night.
Gathered up again by Edler. Brings a shot. Good pad stop. That's a brilliant reception of a great long pass. Loose puck. The defense got in the way there. Shoots. May not have intended it, but it hit him. Puck is thrown to Edler. Leads that charge into the zone. Collected by Edler. Twist one. Great glove save. And ring more bells on that one. One after another. Horvat's going to have an inspiration the next game. His bobblehead will be given out, and then the game will begin. Oftentimes, those are big point nights. A little under 7 minutes have been skated in the second. 2 goals have been scored, both by one team. A long scorcher. That puck struck him in front. In the slot. Score! And it's a 1-goal game.
Sutter's able to get himself in position to one-time that puck to the back of the net.
That's great teamwork. That puck is moved quickly and crisply. Opens up some time for him to settle it down and beat the goalie.
The Canucks are only 1 goal behind, so they've gotten themselves back into this game. Perhaps they can tie it before the end of the second. The Ducks get it off the faceoff. And he dumps it in. What a hit. We're checking for striped arms. How many are up? The Ducks get a minor penalty for charging.
You could skate to make the hit, but you must glide and then make contact.
Vancouver's special teams will have their first chance of the game.
The Canucks have a decided advantage on the power play between the two teams. Tonight, it'll be really important to stay disciplined and stay out of the penalty box.
Out of all that, it's kicked further. Terrific determination by Erickson. A big one-timer. May not have been intentional, but he got it anyway. Throws it in front. Can't get a shot on it. Oh, feeds it in front to Erickson. Steps away from the boards. Sends it back the other way. Sends it. Shot it over the net.
It's one of those rare games where there's not much scoring, but there's been plenty of chances. The goaltenders have been excellent, and the energy has been high.
And a save. And still another save. What a show.
The pucks keep coming, and he turns them away.
And so that one is cleared, and they check the clock and get ready for more. Brings it in for an attack. A chance to clear. It's out of the zone.
The penalty killers have been outstanding. Their goalie could have played this first part of the power play in a bathing suit and not got hurt. He hasn't had to stop one shot yet.
The Ducks need to acknowledge their goaltender after one of the better saves you will ever see. Somebody get this guy a pass de visual.
Just over 9 minutes have been skated so far. So some success here. And they've cut the lead to just 1. From the faceoff, and they lock up, and a good reach. That's help from the wing. Gathered up again by Morrow. Cleared it back out of there. Skilled play by Edler. Hangs on to that one for a stoppage in play.
Manson's scoreless streak's reaching epic proportions here, and you can see it on his face. He's wearing this donut really heavily. He doesn't feel like he's been contributing to his team because nothing gets on the board.
They lock up from the draw, and the teammate puts the grab on it. In with it now. Doesn't get the shot off. Can he make him chase it? The Ducks shoot it back out.
Got some time to check the clock and prepare to defend again. From the outside. Great save. And freezes play for the whistle.
One word of advice, when you're pushing and shoving like that, you better be ready to drop the gloves.
This fight is over with one last punch, and I think a lot of people are surprised.
I am, Doc. I cannot believe that this player was involved in this type of a play. Those guys have been eyeing themselves up all night long. They're going to get a chance to look at each other from the penalty box for 5 minutes.
Good face-off victory there. Oh, wonderful play. Vancouver's power play fails this time, and so they are still down by one. Seeks the corner. That puck is free. Went off somebody. Steps across that line. Propelled to Banks. That shot came from nowhere.
Looked like the net was open for a second, but he shut it down.
Fires. Oh, off target. Moving it to Erickson. Looking to Manson. Around through the corner. Laid on to Hutton. Lets it go. Wonderful save. Lost possession there. Just great positional play. And moved down to Gagne. Passing one off now to Morrow. Steps in from the neutral zone. Decides he wants the corner. Lots on that to Hall. It is a hooking call on this play. A restraining foul, and the arm of the referee is up. The Ducks guilty of a minor penalty for using the stick blade, just a hook.
Well, what he was trying to do is trying to get the puck, but unfortunately for him, he reached in and hooked around the player. Off to the penalty box he goes.
The Canucks power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
After an ineffective power play earlier in the game, let's see if they can get a little more organized, get the puck into the zone and get it on net far more frequently.
Anaheim's gotten it back out. They check the clock, get ready to defend. The Canucks have the puck at center ice. Scooped up by Berchi. Directing that one to Henrique. Long lead pass to Tanev. Outstanding save off a chance. A successful clear. Trying to go to Henrique. Oh, broke it up. Pass attempt to Berchi. On to Henrique. Outstanding save. What magic even to get there and get the shot off.
Equal to the challenge. Nice stop.
I don't know how much of this puck he stopped, guys, but it was just enough to keep it out of the net.
Just over 5 minutes to go here in the second. The Ducks have eked out a 2-1 advantage. We have a winner. Gets it out. Power play meter is running right now. The puck taken by Edward. Has that point pass as well. Heaves one. Outstanding save made off a terrific chance. Play is offside, and so we get a halt.
Oh, he'll take shots like that all night. Keep feeding him those muffins. He's going to stop every one of them.
Neutralized face-off win. The penalty killers have struck again, getting rid of it out of their own end. Slid to Henrique. Carries it on in from center. Chip to Tanev. Using the point. Scorches one. And the referee's whistle has stopped play.
The Ducks have played so well from game one of this season. Their perch at top of the league standings is no surprise. Anything you need to do against them, they'll answer the bell.
Thanks, Ray. We'll certainly be watching them, wondering if this all continues. And now the whistle signals stoppage of play and will get the penalty. The Ducks get 2 for delay of game.
Well, all he was trying to do, Doc, was shoot it off the glass and get it out of the zone. Unfortunately, it went into the crowd.
Vancouver's power play will have lots of room to work with. They're 5-on-3.
This 5-on-3 power play has to be careful that they don't get lulled into a sense of security here, and they move the puck around the outside and never challenge the penalty killers.
Snapping a pass to Eriksson. And he steps across the line. Didn't get any of it. Anaheim's cleared. A lot of work, but penalty time less and less now. Vancouver's looking to head man up the wing. Lifted back out so they can get to the bench. A player change for the Ducks. Propelled to Gagne. Tremendous hit.
You don't see those type of collisions very often.
Laid on to Manson. Mishandled thanks to the roadblock. He lugs it backwards. Bodied off. Trying to get it back out of the zone. That puck tipped into the bench area. They can't play it there. Wouldn't it be something if they could?
Always pretty cool to see people get excited when the puck is shot into the bench and they know that they're maybe going to be able to get their hands on it. They're all waving around, hoping somebody flips it to them just over the glass.
Just over 3 minutes to be played here in the second. With the scoring of that goal, they're back to within 1. So maybe they can tie this thing up. That one's fired back out, and so more time will go off the penalty clock. Now it's directed to Henrique. Gains the zone. And thrown down to Henrique. And sent down to Horvath. Loose puck due to the play by Tyler. Not through. Got it back out of the zone. The Canucks get the puck with just a few seconds left on their power play. On to Henrique. That didn't go like he wanted. Banks comes up with it. Can he clear it? Chewed up more time in that penalty kill by getting rid of it there. The Ducks have killed off a long penalty. This ought to inspire them to go the other way. Worked into the corner by Henrique. He cut that one off in the defensive end.
Now, a little bit of a sloppy turnover, Doc, but that looks like a guy just trying to make too much happen. He wants to get his team back in the game.
Lets it go. Save. That puck is held, and the whistle stops play.
Banks has to scramble back into position into the middle of the ice, but he does it by staying on his feet. He's able to block the shot standing up.
Into the last minute of the second period. Vancouver's lugging it up the wing. Stick used like a magic wand by Reed. Slid to Conley. Points it. Lets a shot go. Wonderful stop. 2 periods are in the books here, and so 1 more to go, and maybe overtime, but it's been an entertaining first 2. Check out the shots on goal through these 2 periods. 22 for the Canucks, and 12 for Anaheim.
Fans, your donations have made it possible for kids in need to see their heroes live. From our tickets for
Anaheim's goaltender has made a difference in this game. His team has gotten the goals, and he has made saves like this. More in a moment. 40 minutes down, at least 20 minutes to go. What are your thoughts so far?
Vancouver's down after the first 40 minutes of play. Couple of positives. One, they're only down by a goal. Second, time of possession has been in their favor, but at some point they have to convert some of those chances.
Chip to Tanev. He got his pad on it. Defensive zone win. Anaheim's looking to head man up the wing. Swept on to Reed. Puck comes out of the zone back to center ice, and so things will settle a bit. Looking from the blue line. Propelled to Berchi. Skates it into the zone. Lets it go. Outstanding save. Anaheim's got a face-off win. The Ducks with a neutral zone possession along the wing. Shot on. Off his pad. The Canucks are at the wing in neutral ice. Lets it go. Nearly grazed the iron on that.
That's a great scoring chance, but he just missed. He'll be looking to get the next one.
Has it picked up. Is able to move on in. Dogged determination there by Henry. Didn't handle it very well. Free puck. Anaheim's in the neutral zone along the wing. Lipslot. He was great in the lane. Snow was glistening. Good shooting place. Save there. Anaheim's carrying it in the defensive zone. A shot. Got a piece of that one. Cuts off that pass in the attacking zone. And a save. Cuts off the passing lane in the defensive zone. Still no shot. Swung back to the point. Heading down low. And he holds on, and the whistle stops play.
Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
Puck dropped, and the winger stepped in to help. That's big. Moved along and in. Lets it go. Carries it to the corner. Puck covered, whistle blown. Down to rinkside we go yet again. Ray, what you thinking?
Vancouver's got to get back on the practice ice because they've had so many chances to score. They haven't had any finish, and they can't hit the net.
What do they say, Ray? Without bad luck, they'd have no luck at all in this one. A little under 9 minutes have passed. Anaheim's up by the narrowest of margins, 2-1. And down to Beagle. Looks ahead to start something. It's dumped in. The Hutton. Laid on to Stetcher. Pitching it to Schaller. It's an onside play. Pass cut.
Each team has tried to force their will onto the game at various points tonight, but there is no spread in the game. Two evenly matched teams playing a tight game.
Smart recovery by Porter. To Duncan. And he dumps it in. Cut that pass in his own end. That puck flopped over the glass and is out of play, and a fan from Corunna, Ontario came up with it. I think it's time we hear from Ray Ferraro.
Doc and Edzo, just an incredible performance. It hasn't mattered if the puck has been clean or deflected. He has just had excellent rebound control. Man, these saves highlight some of the play that he's had tonight.
He has been spectacular in goal tonight. Absolutely, Ray. Thank you.
Another face-off win. Just like his team, he's winning everything.
Many yards gained to Banks.
Stole that pass at a critical end of the ice.
Gets that one on a cross.
Good place to shoot from. Save. Takes it in from the neutral zone. Puts one on. Score! A great bounce. The celebration looked like it glanced off the enemy in front.
Markstrom's not able to get his pad down to make the stop on the low stick side, beaten pretty cleanly.
The Ducks are now up by 2. They're going to face an onslaught here near the end of the game, and they know it. We are in the third period, but they have a 2-goal lead. The Canucks prevail on the draw. Pitching this one to Tanev.
By number 11, time of the goal.
Around through the corner.
11 seconds.
Knocked off. Anaheim's on the move through the neutral zone. Picks it up in his own end.
Just couldn't make it.
Puck is thrown to Eriksson. Ooh, looking for a penalty call on that one, and we will get one. Terrific challenge. Outstanding save.
You got to think that's a game-changing save there.
Anaheim's minor is for charging.
Well, we love speed, we love contact, but in this particular situation, you must slow up a bit before you make contact. If you do, there won't be a penalty. But here, clearly, a charging call.
The Canucks go on the power play again. Their percentage has not been good, but that can change. Let's see.
No matter how often you work on the power play, the ones that struggle go back to the same basic tenets. And it's to simplify things. Get it to the point, shoot it, get traffic, retrieve it, shoot it again.
The upcoming schedule is a strong one. They will be at home for a long time. So on the off days, the shopping carts and a chance to get some more chicken parm ready. Shoots it on.
The glove like lightning. He got rid of it.
Duncan's been making this play all night long, and it's been effective. Just get it out of your zone.
Moving it to Eriksson.
It is hard work here to get the puck free. Strong play there. Shoots. That puck was obstructed by a screen. It's out of the zone.
Smart recovery by Edler.
Vancouver's winging it at neutral ice.
On to Edler.
Wrister. Oh, what a chance. What a save.
The Ducks haven't played all that great tonight, but their goaltender has been so good. He's given them a chance to get their feet underneath them so they can score some goals.
Driving in from no man's land.
Free puck off a defender. Slid to Edler. Shoots one. Wonderful save.
The Ducks bench really got excited when they saw their goaltender make that amazing stop.
A little under 3 minutes to go in the third. It's a 3-1 game.
You couldn't have a bigger face-off win than that one.
Oh, bad giveaway there. Shoots one. Save.
You got to battle through a screenplay.
A great face-off win at just the right time.
Puck picked up by Porter. The Canucks continue on in their own end. Outlet up the middle to Horvath.
Missed all of it. Up to the point. Solid glove save there.
Puck covered, whistle blown.
Another face-off win. I wonder what his percentage is now. It's way up there. Good job in clearing it out of his own end.
That's a smart play. Just chip it out.
Zone to zone to Henrique. Vancouver's power play is over. Not too successful tonight. The Ducks through the neutral zone, carrying on. A long game, and the clock bleeds down to the final minute of regulation. Vancouver's got it and moving up the wing. The Canucks empty their net. He's at the bench. Looking to Ma. Passing one off now to Robertson. Net empty. Score!
Robertson's got the goal, and this game is over.
That's going to be too much for them to come back from that empty net or seal the deal.
Off that face-off from the tie-up, the help came. Tries to get it on net. Way off to the side with that.
Time of the goal, 19 minutes, 50
Can start the attack going in the zone. Takes that pass. Back and forth they go between the points. Has that one measured in his own end.
Terrific determination by Gagne. Directing that one to Roussel. He throws it there, and it's driven away.
And on top of that, another great stop.
The game was close until this bout, and then the emotion just completely seemed to swing over one way to the other. His team has grabbed the momentum and dominated the game since.
Good job on the draw. Flings it. And finally, the horn goes.
I know what that's like, Doc, being on the end of some bad games, some bad efforts. I'm not looking forward to practice tomorrow.
The trade deadline is tomorrow, and so there will probably be some nervous anticipation among athletes in this league between now and then. None for us, at least none that we know of, and we would love to have the fact that we don't know when the sword is coming to us. We are still okay for now. I'll speak for ourselves, though. Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, and yours truly, Mike Henrique. Oh, here comes the sword. Good night, everybody.